Good morning, everyone. Let's talk about something truly amazing that just came out. You know how much we all love Jennifer Aniston. She's America's sweetheart for a reason. Well, she just gave an interview to Vanity Fair, and let me tell you, it was filled with some juicy, wonderful, and totally relatable tidbits. She opened up about her life, her career, and something that made all of us here go, wow. She revealed that she and her good friend Gwyneth Paltrow have these little chats. And what are they talking about? You guessed it! Their mutual ex, the one and only Brad Pitt. It's the kind of reveal that feels like a peek behind the Hollywood curtain. It's just so refreshing, isn't it? We often see these incredible stars on the big screen or walking the red carpet looking absolutely perfect. We imagine their lives are so different from ours, filled with glamour and events we can only dream of. But then, Jennifer Aniston comes along with her signature honesty and charm, and she reminds us that deep down, people are people. The idea of these two global superstars, Jennifer and Gwyneth, getting together and sharing stories about a man they both once loved is just so human. It's a moment that bridges the gap between their world and ours in the most delightful way. Think about it for a second. These are two women who have built incredible empires. Jennifer, the star of Friends who became a movie icon and a beloved public figure, and Gwyneth, an Oscar-winning actress who created the massive lifestyle brand Goop. They are both powerhouses in their own right, successful and admired by millions around the globe, yet they still find time for friendship. They still make room for those moments where they can just be girls, talking and laughing about their shared past. It's a beautiful reminder that our connections with others are what truly matter in life, no matter how famous you become. This whole story just makes me smile. So, let's rewind the clock a little bit to understand why this is such a big deal. The common thread here, of course, is Brad Pitt. Before he was one half of Brangelina, and even before he was married to our dear Jennifer, he was one of Hollywood's fastest rising stars. In the mid-1990s, he and Gwyneth Paltrow were the itty couple. They were young, beautiful, and so in love. They even got engaged in 1996. People were obsessed with them. They were on every magazine cover, and their matching haircuts became an iconic moment in pop culture history. Their relationship was a huge part of that decade. Now, for the part that made headlines everywhere, during her Vanity Fair interview, Jennifer was asked if she and Gwyneth ever, talk about Brad. Her answer was so simple, so direct, and so perfectly Jen. She just smiled and said, "Of course." There was no hesitation, no awkwardness, just pure, refreshing honesty. It wasn't a no comment or a polite sidestepping of the question. It was a straightforward admission that felt like she was letting us all in on a little secret. It's the kind of answer that makes you love her even more because it's so real. She didn't stop there, though. She followed it up with a line that I think every woman, everywhere can understand. With a little laugh, she added, "How can we not? We're girls." And that, right there, is the magic of it all. In that one sentence, she summed up the universal experience of female friendship. At the end of the day, what does this story really tell us? It tells us that celebrities, despite their fame and fortune, are a lot more like us than we think. They navigate the same complex human emotions, love, heartbreak, and the need for connection. They have friendships that are just as important and meaningful as ours. When Jennifer Aniston shares a story like this, she's pulling back the curtain on her glamorous life to show us something wonderfully ordinary. This whole episode is a breath of fresh air. In a world saturated with carefully crafted public images, this kind of raw honesty is so valuable. So, let's celebrate this. Let's celebrate the friendships that get us through tough times and the ones that allow us to laugh about the past. Their Hollywood story, in a surprising and beautiful way, reflects our own. It reminds us that at the heart of it all, we're all just looking for connection, understanding, and a good friend to chat with.